It has become one of the revealing secret now that is being handled in the courts. INEC CTS has revealed massive overvoting in KOGI state for TINUBU, massive overvoting in KOGI state. And this is more reason why P2B is heading to that point of realizing his mandate. If this is your first time of coming across the Anchor, do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to share, do not forget to follow. Most importantly, like our videos. Thanks and thank you massively. Now, INEC CTS has revealed massive overvoting of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Kogi State. Hear the news in details. It has come to our understanding that P2B's legal team are doing massive work to see that everything that is presented before the court is facts and figures. There is no two ways about it. There's no argument without fact. Of course, you should know that in court. And people are wondering why P2B is tendering evidence even in the places that he won, the state he won, just like Lagos, Kogi State, name them, even Abuja and the rest of them. Why is he presenting those states, even Anambra, Imo State and the rest of them? Why is he presenting those states? But it has come to our notice that in those states, P2B won the election and they reduced his numbers. We find out that in Jos, P2B had over 1 million votes, but they gave him, was it 600,000 or 500,000 votes, thereby removing over 700,000 votes. That is a huge minus. In Lagos State, P2B won with strong margin, but yet the margin between P2B and Bola Ahmed Tinubu was just 50,000 naira and 30,000 naira. Sorry, I said 30,000. 50,000 and 30,000. We must continue. So this is more reason why P2B is presenting the states, not just the state that he was rigged out, but the states that he equally won, that they reduced his vote. This is coming to the limelight. Now, the INEC CTS, which they have refused to release for a very long time, has revealed there was a massive voting in Kogi State for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The question now is that will this court case make sense following the recent threat by Bola Ahmed Tinubu yesterday during the Democracy Day, asking the court not to ridicule Nigerian democracy, or asking the judiciary not to ridicule Nigerian democracy? But is anybody aware that anybody who wants to ridicule Nigerian democracy is APC and their camp? But one of the most difficult thing that we ought to understand here is this same APC who have brought this very massive calamity to the life of Nigerians is same APC that is shouting, knowing fully well that P2B is about to take over the court case from where they stopped. Is about to take this country to another level. That is an institution. Let's talk about when P2B became the Labour Party candidate, when he withdrew himself from PDP and joined Labour Party, a party that has never ever been heard ever since they came out. They have never had this kind of followership. They have never had this kind of following. They have never had this kind of support from anybody, because left for Nigeria, PDP and APC is the only party that is in Nigeria. Even the cabals never saw Labour Party coming. They feel that Labour Party is just there to waste their money and waste their time. Here I come with the big news. P2B came into Labour Party and changed the system of how Nigerian thinks. That means you can vote a candidate from any party without him joining the major known parties in Nigeria. So is it possible for P2B to win the case in court? The answer is yes. Because this has never happened. There is no politician in Nigeria that has ever taken another politician to court and win the case. It has never happened. Number two is that the eyes of the masses are now concerned about the government. So when people are coming out to say that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is working, it's because of he has an opposition that is ready to strike him at any time. So should I be in the safer side if I say that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is working because of P2B effects? Of course, you should know that. Every country has a stronger opposition. If you go to the United States, they have the Republicans and the what have you, the Democrats. So every country has a stronger opposition. Without the presence of the opposition, a country political class will not work because they will feel so comfortable, knowing fully well that these people, nobody is there to oppose whatever they do or whatever they present. And that is what happened during the time of APC, Buhari's government. They were busy collecting loans, signing contracts here and there. PDP was jumping back to APC. APC was jumping back to PDP. No opposition, nothing. Nobody was there to correct them. The people that were even correcting them were just the masses trying to tell them that this is what they would do. But when you're not in the political class, it will be very difficult for you to pass the message. Now, the massive overvoting is coming out now because of the level at which P2B's team is carrying this case. Of course, they're already in court. And before 12 or 1 o'clock, I'm going to be bringing you everything that happened in court today. But here is the big news. If P2B eventually wins this court case, I am telling you the institution of the political class of Nigeria will definitely change and change forever. Thereby, nobody is going to come up with fake results. Rigging election in Nigeria will be very difficult. Winning election in Nigeria in Nigeria is going to be by merit. Are you getting the point? Winning election in Nigeria is going to be by merit because eventually P2B enters there. These criminals they are going to flare up. That's why they keep talking about civil war, this war is coming or crisis is coming if P2B gets into there. Because eventually it's going to remove food from the mouth of these criminals. And they will not have any other choice than to vibrate and bounce back with massive force. And I ask Nigerians who is listening to the town crier, should we remain in suffering, wallowing, and our children will come and meet this same mess that we refuse to correct? Or should we push this agenda to the permanent side? That's where the story lies. Should we push this agenda to the permanent side? Because left for him, His Excellency P2B is not ready to withdraw from this thing. So this overvoting in KOGI State already is a sign that TINUBU is walking out of that seat. The strategy of P2B is very strong. And that is why they are now vibrating. They thought that when they enter into there, that he's going to withdraw the case. They thought that once TINUBU is inaugurated as the president of Nigeria, that P2B is going to withdraw the case. No. P2B said that is going to make me more stronger. It is going to make me more stronger. It is going to make me to face this battle more. Some of you do not know who P2B is, but since Ngige refused to write the story of P2B, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to write it himself. He's a man that once he wins something, he knows that that thing belongs to him. He will go all out for it. And we are not surprised because some of us that knows the story knows that that is who P2B is. The Igbo people call him Okute, right? Stone, Okute. So it is very impressive that the massive overvoting for Bola Ahmed Tinubu in KOGI State is now going to walk him out of that presidential seat. But we're hoping for the best today. We're hoping for the really the best today. Because left for him, HEP2B, he's never going to let go of this court case unless he sees the final stop. I love you guys and thanks for supporting the Town Crier. See you by 1 p.m. Peace.